Make sure you know the whole story. You don't know what they woke up carrying. You don't know what phone call broke them. You don't know what childhood taught them to keep their fists up when all they ever wanted was a safe place to fall. That person you call cold might be tired of being used. That person you call angry might be grieving something they never talk about. That person you laugh at might be praying tonight just to make it through tomorrow. Don't hate what you don't understand. Don't throw stones with shaking hands. Everybody's got a scar you cannot see. So before you judge them, remember me. Because hate is easy, anybody can do that. But grace takes strength. It takes a grown heart to say, I don't know your pain, but I won't add to it. Maybe they were wrong. Maybe they hurt people. Maybe they still need to change. But if all we ever give broken people is more breaking, then tell me, who's supposed to heal? Don't hate what you don't understand. Don't throw stones with shaking hands. Everybody's got a scar you cannot see. So before you judge them, remember me. So today, put one stone down, forgive one person, pray for one enemy, walk away from one argument. Who taught you not to hate?
Well, isn't that a fucking bitch? Okay. Well, isn't that a fucking bitch? I'm back. Okay. I see I'm back. But we're having a few little glitches for some fucking reason. Shit.
Look at my monitor and I really love it. Hurry up and click on the video link to choose what you like.
House went quiet after the truth. Clock kept moving like it always do. Floor felt colder, bare feet still. I stood there breathing against my will. I'm still here when it's quiet. Still here when it shows. When the noise dies and there's no way to hide it, I'm still here. Won't let you go. sunshine, fill a room. I've seen silence split one and two. You can talk strong, you can talk brave, but you meet yourself and nobody stays. When it's quiet, still here. When
Yeah, Kevin. I know. I've got going on. Hang on. Yeah, I'm on now. There. Okay, now you should see me, right?
Oh, no. I see you now.
You see me now?
Yep. I don't.
No, I haven't even ended the live stream. Now you see me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on.
Okay, carry on.
The sun came up again today, just like it always do. And if the sky can start again, baby, so you're still here. The sun came up again today, just like it always do. And if thank you for the morning, thank you for the sun, thank you for another day to get some living done. Thank you for the ocean, thank you for the breeze. Thank you, Lord, for all of this. Down on my knees. Thank you for the morning.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to carry on. And it is what it is, right? But we're going to carry on. We'll carry on.
Stop.
I'm not digging no commercial. So we'll give it a minute. We think we got the glitches worked out. I don't know. I hope so. It's pretty smoky out there. That I know.
Been beat down, but I don't stay low. Got mud on my jeans, still ready to go. Every scar's a story that I survived. I've been through hell, but I'm still alive. They said, slow down, boy, don't go too fast. But I ain't never been one to live in the past. I keep moving forward, never looking back, with a worn out hat and a six-string strap. You can kick rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Ain't changing my tone, ain't changing my song. I was born this way, been loud too long. You can hate my style, you can roll your eyes, but I ain't slowing down. I was born to rise, so kick them rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. I've lost some friends, made a few new foes, but that's just life, that's how it goes. I ain't bending over just to please a crowd. If I fall down, I'll fall down proud. I talk my truth, I live my way. Ain't nobody gonna take my say. This road's been rough, but I learned the truth. Is sweat, soul, and dues paid. You can kick rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Ain't changing my tone, ain't changing my song. I was born this way, been loud too long. You can hate my style, you can roll your eyes, but I ain't slowing down. I was born to rise, so kick them rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Let the haters talk, let the rumors fly. I ain't got time to wonder why. The good Lord knows the man I am, and I'll die standing tall with a mic in my hand. hand. You can kick rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Ain't selling my soul for a seat at your table. I'm rough, I'm raw, I'm wild, I'm able. You can hate my fire, but you can't kill my spark. I'm a midnight flame burning through the dark. So kick them rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. You can kick rocks. You can kick rocks. You can kick rocks. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Rudy Bruce broadcast. I hope you're all doing well, as we're all hanging in there, right? Welcome back to the show. And the broadcast is clear. Yeah, I think we got the glitch worked out. We're having some glitching going on. That's why you're gonna see the picture fading in and out and all kinds of shit going on. But we stuck with it. We're here. You're here. We're gonna carry on. I've got a guest for you today. He was on the show previously. So if you've been following the broadcast, you'll know who's coming on. And his name is Darren, and he's in Manitoba, going through hell. And that's just part of it for tonight's show. We've got lots to cover tonight. And we're also going to show some light on some shit that's happening in the United States. It's been going on for a long time. And this stuff that reflects in the United States ends up coming to Canada. Already, immigrants are pouring across Roxon Road again from the U.S., escaping the ICE thing, right? Which was one of my predictions some time ago. We're not out of the woods yet, ladies and gentlemen. So it's very good to stay tuned in to what the fuck is reality in our country of Canada. What we should be aware of. What we should be looking out for. This is up to you, the Canadian people. The government is not our fucking friend. I've said that time and time again on this channel. The government is out to some dirty shit, which we bring out in this broadcast. A lot of people don't like what I do, but I've been doing it for over 11 years now, and I don't like what's happened to my country. So I speak out. I speak out a lot, actually. But it got to the point where I was ready to throw in the towel with this broadcast. But because the numbers were there, and like my audience through 11 years has been very loyal to me, and I just couldn't really quite get over ending the broadcast, to tell you the truth. Even though we've got a lot of assholes out there who think I should be so prim and proper and politically correct when I do my broadcast. I should wear a suit and tie and have fancy lights and a big glamorous backdrop. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, because I'm just an average guy just like you. And this was my daily outfit on my show to begin with when I had over 50,000 viewers of you tuning into the broadcast until Facebook started fucking with my viewership. And that's why it is what it is today. So make sure that you share this out, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you share this out. Get the message out because it's free. All you got to do is pay attention. Listen to what's going on in this country. And I know a lot of you are so busy keeping up with the bills and the bullshit in this country. You're not alone. You're not alone in what the fuck is going on in this country. You're part of it. You're the target of it, to be honest with you. You're the target. And being that you're the target, you might want to wake up a little bit to what's going on around you and in front of you. So tonight, I'm coming at you pretty raw tonight. So I hope you don't have those virgin ears on your heads because I tell it how it is. Some people don't like that. But I could care less. Go to another channel. Go hide yourself in the fucking sand. Okay? Because those kind of people, I don't really give a fucking shit. You know? Like, this is Canada. I'm not running away from anything, running to anything, or fuck all. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? This battle is balls to the wall, baby. For me. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, hang on. Welcome.
Rudy,
Your
can you
mic
hear me?
again. Your mic again is garbling so badly.
I thought the headphones
just
would fix that.
Just pull it out and kick it in again or something, or switch to a different mic
Okay, hang on.
or something.
Hold on. How about
Because to me, it's just completely garbled up. I can't make heads or tails out of what you're saying.
how about now?
No.
I've only got 3 options. Hang on, let me take these off.
Yeah, switch headsets. Take your headset out, unplug your headset or something.
How about now?
No,
No.
it's still bad. But if we play around with it, we might get it.
I've got 3 options. Fuck.
I know technology is such a pain in the ass sometimes. You know?
Yeah, I don't.
But I'm getting a lot of static out of that mic.
Okay, let me come back in a second.
Okay. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We will fix the problem. We'll fix the problem. But there's more. That's just a guest. There's more that I'm going to bring you tonight. So stay tuned. Grab your popcorn. Grab your drink. because I got a show for you tonight. That's why we're running into all this glitching and all this bullshit. And we pay the most for internet in North America. Go figure. Go figure. We pay through the nose for internet. More so than in the States, more so than anything you could imagine. We pay, baby. And that's not all we pay. Let me bring Darren back in here.
One sec.
Okay, we'll give it a minute.
See.
We'll let him get organized there, ladies and gentlemen. We have a show for you tonight. It's going to be an eye-opener, okay? So you just bear with me, and we will bring you a show. And I would like you to really ponder what I'm presenting to you. I'm going to go into a little bit of what I'm pondering.
Contacted at their homes by government officials about social media posts made months or even years ago. If police come to your door to have a chat with you about your social media posts, we want to know about that. The purpose of these laws is to promote self-censorship. I would encourage you and other people continue speaking freely. If you get into trouble, contact the Justice Center and let's fight this. Posted on July the 21st, we are receiving reports that some Canadians are being contacted at their homes by government officials about social media posts made months or even years ago. If police come to your door to have a chat with you about your social media posts, we want to know about that. The purpose of these laws is to promote self-censorship. I would encourage you and other people continue speaking freely. If you get into trouble, contact the Justice Center and let's fight this. Posted on July 21st, we are receiving reports that some Canadians are being contacted at their homes by government officials.
Okay, now that's not all.
Afraid of the dark. And when you go out into it, you realize pretty much everything out there. You are them.
Why's that again?
Speaking out against a corrupt government is not like being afraid of the dark. And when you go out into it, you realize pretty much everything out there. You're afraid of you. You are them.
Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if Darren is ready. Hi, Darren.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Yeah, I have a separate mic, but every time I try to, no, it's
Still coming up kind of staticky.
yeah, I don't know. Watch. What does the
Okay,
chat
sit
say?
back
Are
from the
we
mic.
both garbled, or is just one end garbled?
No, sit back from the mic and see what happens.
I don't know if that's
Move
going to
back.
do anything.
No, I still get static.
You sound choppy too.
I don't know what to tell you. And just
And
the headset.
John Carpe sounded really choppy also when you showed the video.
Yeah. He
Yeah, Jen, my friend Jen says Darren is clear, but Rudy is garbled. Yeah, it sounds garbled on my end, on your side.
Okay, why don't you go out of the system
All
and
right.
then come back in? It's delaying on the camera's delaying on my side now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll hit leave.
So go out of the system and then come back in and try.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna try to come back in. I think it has something to do with that. So we're gonna try. And brings to you. Still, Darren is clear. Darren's studio is fine. It's my end. Rudy is garbled. Is that what's going on? What the hell? Thing 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Come on, you fucking thing. Just a minute. Just fucking bullshit. I can't even hear this fucking thing. Jesus fuck. I can't even hear this. There. Now what? Okay, here. Okay, testing. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. How does it sound now? Are we coming into you clear now? Okay, Darren.
Somebody said your profanity filter is on.
No, it's still staticky. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's a bit better,
See
but
if you.
I hear mine through yours, and I'm really garbled.
Okay, that's starting to sound better.
Okay, well, I don't know. Let me just warm it up or what.
Maybe it needs.
Hang on, I'll switch.
Maybe it needs.
I'll
Maybe it
switch a
needs a
different
jolt.
mic here. Okay, is that any
Maybe.
better?
No, you're good there.
Oh, I
I
just
can
switched it.
understand you clearly there.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Okay, and you sound better too.
Yeah, am I better too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's carry on. Darren, you were on the
Awesome
show.
monologue, by the way, first to start, Rudy. That
Oh,
was
I'm
pretty
coming out
powerful.
raw. I'm coming out raw.
The only way you know.
You were on the show a couple of weeks ago, or so,
Yeah, yeah.
and you have a problem with the RM on your
Oh,
land,
yeah.
and you inherited this land from your dad. Now they're telling you they're coming on Monday.
Yeah, the last time they were here was July 15th, and they did a bunch of separating the additions from the trailers that are on the 2015 court order to be taken away that have been here fine all this time. And so now apparently they told me when they left they got to go back and do their homework. So now the rumor is, because they don't communicate with me at all anymore. There's completely no communication with my email, phone. They have it all, but they don't tell me anything. But through my good tenants that pass along emails and communications to me, Monday's the day that the big movers are coming in, and they're just gonna set the world on fire and get everything into compliance within the week, apparently.
Yeah. So, have you talked to the tenants about what's going on?
Oh yeah, I'm in constant contact with almost all of them. A couple have kind of weirded out on me, and I totally understand that. It's such a awful energy that's been sort of cast on what should be a fun summer. It's just a strange, odd vibe here now, and everybody's trying to figure out what to do because nobody's really ever experienced anything like this before.
Okay, just a minute here. Yeah. Okay, this is Darren.
No.
Okay, who is this I've got on? Darren, I'm going to put you in.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to put you in the backstage for a minute.
Okay.
Who we got on the phone? Who's on the phone?
Yeah, that's fine. I put you in the backstage. Okay.
Oh, this must be Darren. Okay, I don't know who, but Darren's Darren's volume or make is just and now I think I'm glitching. I don't know. But I'm going to carry on with the show. I'm okay now. Darren's mic is very garbled up and so on, and it's very hard for me to understand. Anyway, he's got them coming back out supposedly Monday, these RM guys. And he's had a talk with tenants and stuff, and this is still an ongoing thing for Darren in Manitoba. His fight is going into the courts, and we're trying to bring that out to you because this is the kind of bullshit that Canadians are facing in Canada. This is just one story among a lot. Okay, we also have a plight with the Amish in Ontario. Okay, how they're being fucked over by the government because of the Arrive scam app. The Amish don't even have a fucking phone. They didn't even know what was happening to them, and the government lean on their property, and it's quite the ordeal being a Canadian in Canada that the government would do everything can to break its back to come against you, the Canadians. I'm going to try bringing Darren back in here. Darren, are you here now?
Yeah, Rudy, the chat's saying that it's your end that's garbled up and my end is good. And whoever that was on the phone, I have no idea. That was not me.
Oh, that wasn't you.
No.
Okay.
I just sent you a text.
Okay.
Bruce is getting a little impatient in the chat.
Hang on.
We got to work
Check
on
my
it,
monitor.
guys.
I'm checking my monitor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
You sound garbled
coming
on
through
my
there,
end
too.
too, though. Like when I hear you, or I hear myself through yours, it's completely.
Yeah. Do you have another device? Do you have another device on showing the broadcast?
No, everybody's saying it's your end, Rudy, in the chat. They can all hear me really good, they say.
He's garbled. For fuck's sake, restart your show. Your audio is fucked.
Might have to again. I don't know.
It's Aaron's mic. So it's my mic.
It seems to be same thing as last time, a month or so ago when we were doing this.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do a restart. Just hang in there.
I'll still be here.
I'm just gonna reset it.
Yeah. We'll try one more at least anyway.
Hang on.
Bruce, we're gonna work on it, buddy. We started off so good. It sucks.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, that sounds a bit better.
But I still see glitching going on.
Excuse me.
But we'll see.
Sounds a bit better. It's because the split screen is different.
Okay. Fucking shit. Holy fuck, only in Canada.
But you already mentioned that in your opening.
Yeah.
But
in North America, we pay the most for cellular service, and this is the kind of shit we get.
Well, we're limited in our options here. It's really only two big companies and a few little small spin-offs.
Yeah. Let's cut it short there. Is there anything you want to just add to this?
Yeah, I'm really considering. I've got to check into a couple things. I'll make it short here. I'm really looking into running for a municipal office in October. I've already looked at the requirements, and I just got to because it's not only my issue. From now that I've got to speak to a lot of people in the area, and because I was away for about 5 years, there's just we can't let this go on. This cannot stay like this in this setup that we've got with making up little bylaws and amending bylaws and adding to. And ever since the COVID emergency stuff, it's just I've been looking through, and it's not acceptable. It's not the way things were done before, and it can't be let to go on like this anymore. So I'm really gonna think about giving it a run anyway, win or lose. I just want to get the. Of course, I'd like to win and do as good a job for the community I grew up in, my 98-year-old family place. So I'll do the best of my ability. But my issue, and then a whole bunch of others that I've just found out about, and I'm sure there's more, that gotta come to the forefront. At least get it out there. Like I said, if I lose, I lose. I've never ran before, but I've read the Municipal Act through about 4 times, and the Planning Act I almost know by heart. So those are the big 2 that the municipality deals with. So I think I might have a good perspective on some things if I did get in. So anyway, I'll leave her there.
Okay, Darren.
Thanks, Rudy. Take care, man.
Take care, buddy. Okay, now, okay. Now, we're going to give it a minute and see if everything straightens out here. If it straightens out, we'll carry on with the rest of the show. So don't go anywhere. Not done yet. Not done yet. So hang in there, guys. Hang in there.
Hey! Canada stepped up big when the war bells rang. 25 billion plus in aid we sprang. Cash for the government gear for the fight. One of the leading donors in the Western Light. But while we cheered saliva from the frozen north, our own house, the money worth. Groceries climbing rent through the roof so high, young folks can't buy homes, and the wait times make you cry. Tim Hortons double cost more every day, while the loonies keep flying to a land far away. Where the loonies go, they vanish at night, tied up in schemes like Canadians fight. Build your own house before you play World Bank. Heal home first, that's the honest rank. Canada's yeah, we showed up strong, but fact check the leaks. Something's going wrong, take care of your citizens, that's the witty truth before the maple leaf turns into a golden tooth. Remember Energodum, that nuclear cash machine, 100 million kickbacks, the biggest wartime scheme. Naboo dropped the wiretaps 1,000 hours deep. Ministers resign when the secrets started to leak. And right in the middle of that golden toilet mess, they built luxury cottages, pure elite excess. Laundered millions for compounds near Kiev, so fine. High-end houses for the connected while the front lines whine. Defense contracts bloated 30%, skim clean. Drones and gear marked up like a comedy routine. Back home in the true north, we're tightening the belt. Housing crisis biting and the young cards get dealt. Healthcare hallway stretching like a bad winter road, while the aid keeps flowing and the stories get told. Oh, it's for democracy, for freedom, for the cause, but the facts keep showing where some of it gnaws. They're sipping on the cream while we're counting every dime, prioritizing strangers when it's our own people's time. They say it's not all stolen, and that part is true, but when kickbacks build resorts, and the golden toilets too, and ministers walk when the anti-graft squad knocks, it's hard not to wonder where our hard-earned loonies got lost. We're not saying cut it all, help where it makes sense, but blind checks to corruption, that's just common sense. Where the loonies go, they're funding fancy pads, while Canadians are hustling just to cover the ads. One of the biggest donors, yeah, we play the part, but fact-based and witty. Protect your own heart. Heal the home front first, fix the leaks in the hose before we bankrupt the beaver for someone else's woes. Canada's got heart, but it's time to get smart. Our citizens first, that's the song from the start. $25 billion and counting. Energodum kickbacks, luxury compounds, inflated contracts. Real scandals, real resignations, real questions. Maybe start with affordable homes and shorter wait times before the next blank check. Slave up to common sense. Slave it to common sense.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we're doing better now. And I hope you can see me and hear me. And that it's not garbled up all to shit due to these fancy platforms I run with. Facebook and YouTube. Restreaming through Restream to get the message out there. It's all clear now. Well, I'm just fucking peachy keen about that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to carry on with the rest of my show for you. And I would really like you to open up your minds to some shit. To some real shit that we have for governments. Now we're going to go over the border to the United States on this topic. And we're going to open up some eyes here about some shit.
Parents caught up in legal kidnapping. Having worked with probably 300 cases statewide and hundreds across the country, and in nearly every state, I am convinced there is no accountability in child protective services. I have come to several conclusions. 2 or 3 are: 1, that poor parents, not always, but oftentimes, are targeted to lose their children because they do not have the wherewithal to hire an attorney and fight the system. That caseworkers and social workers are very often guilty of fraud. They withhold and destroy evidence. They fabricate evidence, and they seek to terminate parental rights unnecessarily. That the separation of families and the snatching of children is growing as the business grows because state and local governments have grown accustomed to having these taxpayer dollars to balance their ever-growing budgets. That the bureaucracy is huge. Look at who is getting paid. State employees, attorneys, court investigators, guardian ad litems, court personnel and judges. There are psychologists, therapists, psychiatrists, counselors, foster parents, adoptive parents, and on. All are looking to the children in state custody to provide job security. Concerned with the children and parents caught up in legal kidnapping. Having worked with probably 300 cases statewide and hundreds across the country, and in nearly every state, I am convinced there is no accountability in child protective services.
Now, do you understand that?
I have come to several conclusions. 2 or 3 are...
Do you understand that? And there's more. And this is who we have in government. These motherfuckers, okay, are treating us like cattle. There's more. And you're paying the bills. Just like you're doing work. And we have 22 of you in here. There's more.
2 or 3 are...
There's more, ladies and gentlemen. I gave you the story of the real fuckamaroo with the oil in Alberta and the big deal going for a pipeline and the rest of it. All before a referendum. Right.
that might last until tomorrow. Butter's on sale for $8 a pound. $23.49 for paper towel. Probably gonna buy 10 packages at that price. Can't beat it. What can I do with all this money I'm saving? Everything is so cheap. It's like they're giving it away. Start the car. Great news. Groceries only $150. There should be enough food here to last us through the weekend. If these great savings continue, you may only have to work until you're 88 instead of 90. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, only $7 for asparagus that might last until tomorrow. Butter's on sale for $8 a pound. $23.49 for paper towel. Probably gonna buy 10 packages at that price. Can't beat it. What am I gonna do with all this?
A little bit of sarcasm to the realities of you're paying out your ass for this shit.
Money vanishes quicker than anything else. I'm 79 years old, gone every week. Watch it disappear. Leave a comment. Share it with every senior you know. Now listen, this is bullshit. Food money vanishes quicker than anything else. I'm 79 years old, gone every week. Watch it disappear. Leave a comment. Share it with every senior you know. Now listen.
You probably don't know that BC's NDP government is in treaty negotiations that would give parts of our provincial capital away. They're planning to transfer two properties worth nearly $50 million in the heart of Victoria, including the property right behind me, to the Songhees First Nation, representing just a few hundred people. These properties are in addition to the planned transfer of the $48 million federal Hatley Park Royal Roads University property. Discovery Island Provincial Park will also be transferred to the First Nation as part of this deal, among many others. And no local bylaws or zoning will apply, opening land in and around Victoria's beautiful inner harbor to unrestricted development of virtually any kind. Government documents say there may be limited access or even no access for public use, and that this could take some getting used to. And what does the public get in exchange? The government says we'll get certainty, but even that is far from guaranteed. The treaties are referred to as living agreements that are capable of evolving over time, meaning they can be expanded on in perpetuity rather than resolving matters with finality.
And there's more. There's more. There's more. There's it's like a sieve. It's like a sieve. It gets better than that.
But the FDA officially approved the rollout of the new mRNA flu shot called Influsiva, and they released it just before midnight, which, if that's not a red flag for sneaky business, I don't know what is. But then again, companies that choose profits over people, it does make.
We'll save that for another day.
Learn how to smile with teeth.
Make perfect sense.
Save that for another fucking day.
Look who it.
A Spanish girl is missing after.
Oh
It's
yeah.
called world domination, and they have a very simple plan, and it's actually brilliant. It's infiltrate, populate, dominate, never assimilate, and then create a caliphate, and then bring upon Sharia law. It's the greatest threat to Western civilization. And if you notice, 85% of Muslim refugees, they don't go to other countries, their countries. They have 54 Muslim nations. You know why they come to Christian nations?
To change them.
And they do it by using our laws. Like Charlie Kirk said it best, immigration without assimilation is an invasion. When I say that the world has a huge problem, and you've seen what happened in Europe, Europe has fallen, and we're too nice in America. We're letting people who come here who really don't love this country. I want to live in a country where everybody can practice the religion of their choice, but not have anybody threaten their right to exist or want to change this Christian nation that I'm living in.
There's more.
Bro, I'm about.
Yeah, there's lots more, ladies and gentlemen. Because every day, people are speaking out on social media, and it's horrifying. Some of it is absolutely horrifying.
Okay? That needs to be done now, not later when we're being overrun in major cities. For the sake of the women of this country, we need to ban Sharia law before it's a real problem. Okay? That needs to be done now, not later when we're being overrun in major cities.
But Ottawa wants to come out with Bill C-9, a hate speech. Watch what you say, right? Watch what you say. You could be charged with hate speech. Yeah.
In Dearborn, Michigan, tried to stone Jake Lang to death right there in the street. They hurled massive rocks at his head. They beat him. They tried to drag him out of a police squad car.
Hey guys, so my name is John Larson. I'm one of the people that work at K9 campus. My fiance is Terrelyn Larson. She's the owner, and we're having a call to action for you guys today. We are looking for crates of all sizes, preferably bigger the better. We are taking an influx of dogs and cats from Alert and many other places for the evacuees during this unfortunate time that we have. We're all in this together, and we could really appreciate you guys if you guys could like, love, and share this post. Put it into anybody's inbox, share it to anybody's feed that you know that is in need. We're also looking for volunteers that can also help with the influx of dogs to be walked and cats that need litter pans changed. I myself will be staying at this daycare 24/7. So it doesn't matter what time that you guys need to come to help, there'll be somebody here. We're also looking for people that have any food that they can donate, any blankets, anything for these evacuees animals that they could use will be greatly appreciated in this time of need. We are here together as a community to make these things happen today, and we are here for our future of our community. With your guys' help, we know we can make this a successful situation. For the situation that's happened for everybody has not been very nice, and it's been very terrible for including us. We are evacuated ourselves, and so we are pushing the envelope in our own facility to make it so that we can house animals for people that cannot have their animals housed. I'm going to leave you guys now on this note. Thank you very much. We really appreciate everybody that has helped out so far. We couldn't have been this far without you guys. We appreciate everything. But if you guys, like I said, once more, if you guys can share this video, donate anything you can to the cause, crates, bedding, food for animals, that'll be greatly appreciated. Anything helps, please and thank you guys. Much love. John from K9 Campus.
That's a fire problem. People are being burned out of their homes again. And it all started back when Fort McMurray started up. And every year since then, it's been burn, baby, burn. But I still haven't got to where I want to be yet. So we're going to find it. And then we'll carry on. But it's very interesting. All the shit that goes on day after day, week after week. And they're trying to push it right under your noses. I find it very ironic. Very ironic indeed. And I was trying to get to the food thing about the lab grown meat and the fake food, the shit that's in food. If you think that, but I have a lot of missed stuff here that's in here. I think it's been maybe taken down. I guess. So maybe I can't get to it. Lab grown meat. They want you to eat this lab grown meat and all this other fucking shit food that they throw all these chemicals and shit into, you know, and you buy it. You think it's healthy shit. It isn't healthy. But yet they say it is. But is it? Is it really? You know, it's incredible that they would be doing such a thing. You know, putting shit into the food and trying to tell you that lab grown meat is okay. Really? Unnatural shit they want you to buy and be happy about it. How do you know what's going into your body with that kind of fucking standard? You know what I mean? And then in government in the United States, they have a big thing about taking away kids, coming up with all kinds of excuses why they need to take away your kids. Now, this is a big fucking thing. And this all started when Clinton wrote a fucking deal in fucking American politics. Taking away your children. And they're targeting poor people. Okay? They're targeting the poor people, taking away their kids. And this is a big fucking thing across America. It's not just in one little state. This is all across Canada. And they call it safety for these children. Taking away these children from their parents on a lot of it flimsy bullshit. Okay? And the laws are different when you go into family court. Okay? The laws are, I mean, just unbelievable. And this is what's going on in America. And it's also probably, I wouldn't doubt any money that it goes on up here in Canada as well. Taking away their children, taking away the children from parents. There was a deal. Kirk Reese had the RCMP pay him a visit. I don't know exactly what day. It was the last few days, because somebody phoned in because he was disciplining his kid. Okay, in a fatherly way. I'll put it that way. Somebody took it upon themselves to call the RCMP to go check it out. And the Liberals are asking you in Edmonton, they're putting it on the buses, right? Snitch out on your neighbors, right? Snitch out on hate speech, right? Snitch out on those people that offended me, right? somebody got their feelings hurt. So they get on the phone now and they say, hey, I just got offended. Really? This is going to go over the top, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. These fucking foreigners come into this country because I had experience myself. Because I was sitting in the front row and these two yahoos behind me speaking in what was it? Spanish or something? I don't understand Spanish. And yet I'm trying to listen to something on my phone and watch TV in the driver's room, and these guys just loud as fuck talking Spanish. I can't understand a word you're saying, okay? That alienates me. Makes me feel like I'm alienated in my own country because I can't understand a fucking word these guys are saying, okay? So I turned on him and I said, hey, do you know how to speak English? Because I can't understand a fucking thing you're saying. Well, needless to say, this guy behind me, he took a real offense to me saying that. As a Canadian, this guy come to my country and he feels a little heartbroken that I can't understand a fucking word he says. So he calls the cops on me. Saskatoon City Police showed up. And I basically, to cut a long story short, I basically said, I'm a Canadian, buddy. This cop to this cop, I'm a Canadian and I'm fully entitled to my fucking rights and my opinion. That was the end of it. And if he's going to fucking disturb me, sitting behind me, you know, talking at the top of his lungs about shit I can't understand, disturb my fucking peace, I had a little bit to say. And I said it. Maybe that's hate speech. Do you know how to speak English? Is that hate speech? That sets this clown off and he calls the cops to come up and investigate a crime? Well, I think he should have been charged with wasting their time and trying to falsify a criminal charge on a Canadian. I think a little bit goes too far when it comes down to our rights and immigration. Immigration is here economically to tear this country apart. And then the government, the corrupt government, wants to come up with a law to tell you to be quiet while we fuck this country. Be quiet. We don't want you to say shit about what we're doing. I got fucking news for you. I'm gonna keep talking. Regardless. And if you ever want to come charge me with this fucking bullshit, you be my guest. Because I told you from the beginning, that ain't happening. You're robbing this country blind. You're robbing this country to the tits, you liberals, to be more specific. And Carney, a fucking lying fucking sack of shit. Lying to the people of Canada. And he thinks it's okay because we're all stupid Canadians. And we're gonna just take it. Well, I got news for you, Mr. Carney. I'm a Canadian, been born in this country, and I'll be goddamn fucked if I listen to your bullshit. After we've got how many homeless living in Canada and how many going to a food bank in Canada, and you're pouring in these immigrants into Canada. And might I say, some of those immigrants are not very nice people. And I'm supposed to say nothing? I got news for you. I got lots to say. Okay? So if Mr. Carney doesn't like my speech, my freedom of speech, you can go fuck yourself. Okay? And the Edmonton cops, you're as corrupt as fuck. I went through your little turnstile bullshit. I explained that on my earlier show today. So anytime you feel you got some balls, you come look me up. I'm right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, as a Canadian, I will continue to speak my mind as a free Canadian in this country. And I will not stand back and be intimidated by a bunch of corrupt motherfuckers in government that think they somehow own me, okay? I paid my fucking dues in this country, motherfuckers. Just like a lot of other Canadians have paid their dues in this country. Some gave their lives for this country. And I'll be goddamn fucked if I'm gonna sit back and let you guys just walk in this country and do what the fuck you feel like you're gonna do without me saying something about it. So you mark my fucking words, motherfuckers. You mark my fucking words. I certainly ain't done yet. You keep coming on. You government motherfuckers, you keep coming on with all your fucking bullshit. You just keep it up. Because I'll expose every fucking inch of your shit when I get it. And that's what my broadcast has been for over 11 fucking years. And if you think I'm going to change anything now, you got another thing coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said a mouthful. I tried to get Darren in here so you could hear the corruption he's faced with. You know, a guy inherits his land from his dad, and then these vultures, these RM vultures, come in there like a fucking swarm of bees, okay? Fucking doing all this shit. His case is going to court. On top of it. But oh no. These motherfuckers, they come in there thinking they own the place, okay? that they got some kind of authority, okay? Because they got a little uniform on and a painted car. They're lucky I'm not there. They're just lucky I'm not there. Here's a saying. I loved playing this at the beginning of my show all the time because it really means something. You know? It really means something. Over 11 years, I've let you hear this.
When you're ready to rise up, you'll rise up. All the power you need is in your hands. Now look around you. Our financial systems have been hijacked by a generation of thieves. While you're working harder and harder for less and less, the game is being rigged against you. They're turning all of us into virtual slaves. Looters, at the heart of our financial system, are price-fixing our most precious resources. Food, water, energy, gold, even the value of money itself is being siphoned away by high-level crooks in a giant mushrooming conspiracy of unstoppable corruption. They're robbing billions of people of trillions of dollars a year, folks. There is no need for austerity measures. There is no need for financial suffering. No need for poverty. There is no scarcity. We are simply the victims of a robbery of unimaginable proportions. We have been fed a lie so vast it oppresses all of humanity. The truth is, there is more than enough to go around. 60 years ago, productivity was increasing so fast, they predicted by today, entire families could live comfortably on the income of just one provider, working only 10 hours a week. They wondered what we'd do with all of our spare time. What happened to that dream? Turns out they were right. What took a full work week back then can be done in just 10 hours today. We have technologies that multiply our efforts 1,000-fold and connect us in ways they never imagined. We are now 100 times richer than in that great heyday of the 50s. We are heirs to a great bounty of prosperity. 70 trillion in the US alone. Over $200,000 for every man, woman, and child. The only reason we don't experience this wealth is because it's being siphoned away by a corrupt criminal class. They loot through giant corporations, raising prices, lowering wages, stealing the fruits of our productivity. Where once whole families prospered with just one rider, now the parents work, delivering 8 times the productivity but struggling to make ends meet. They control the media using hot-button social issues to divide us, brother against brother, so we fight each other while they loot our sacred institutions. They make us fear too big to fail banks collapsing, but if they did, we'd suddenly recover the 8 times our income that's being siphoned away every single day. Don't give yourselves to these crooks who abuse you and enslave you, who steal your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Let us burn these leeches off our backs. Let us replace their corrupt systems with better systems that benefit everyone. Let us reclaim the fruits of our productivity. Let us share our prosperity. We can do this now. We are the creators. And when we come together, we have the power to create whatever future we want.
So let me give you some enlightenment on that, okay? You are the people. You're the people. Nothing fucking moves Nothing works without you, the people. You need janitors to clean the buildings. You need truckers to deliver the loads. You need tow truck drivers to get you out of the ditch. You need healthcare workers to take care of the sick. You need lawyers to balance the bullshit. You need cops to keep things under control. You need caretakers to clean up the grounds. You need workers in the offices to put together all the data and all the bullshit of these companies. You need landscapers to cut the grass and trim the trees. You need people working for the city to keep that fucking shit running. The people are the ones that make it work, that make it happen. The people in the country are the ones that make it all work. The maids, the taxi drivers, the delivery drivers, and the lists go on and on and on. But you are the people that make it all work. Now, the day the people come together as one is the day that we're really going to make a change without firing a shot. When all the people come together, you have the power. You, the people. Because without you, everything comes to a stop. Everything comes to a standstill. If you're not out there to do your job, everything comes to a fucking halt. I have more news for you coming up in the very near future. Because one day, that just might have to happen. That it all comes to a fucking halt. Otherwise, call yourself a fucking slave to the system. Call yourself a goddamn slave to the economic bullshit. And if that's what you want for your kids, then you don't have to listen to me. I just touched on a few things tonight that are going on in the US and in Canada, okay? Just a few things. It's not everything, but it's a few things. Enough to hopefully make you think a little bit. Because this is not fucking normal. What's going on? You may think it's normal, but it's not normal, okay? And if you decided to come together in mass numbers to stand up for your country, to stand up for your rights, to stand up for your freedoms, then maybe we'll get somewhere. But I'm telling you, it's up to the people. Stop being fucking sheep. Okay? Stop this. Holy fuck. This new law. I can't talk about this or I can't talk about that. Fuck you. I'm going to stand up as a Canadian in this country. And I expect that many of you are going to do the same. Because if you don't, then what the fuck? What have we got for a country where we get dictated to how it's going to be? Like you're going to move into this 15-minute city and you're going to have nothing and you're going to be happy. Have you heard that one? I'll be goddamn fucked if I'm going to turn my soul over to a fucking corrupt government, okay? Get that through your head. Because that ain't happening. You can share this out. You can sit on it. You can do whatever the fuck you like. All right? But until the Canadian people get it through their fucking heads, what the fuck? You can carry on this bullshit lie and watch it all come down. Our grandfathers fought for this country. They gave their lives for this country. And you all want to sit back and say nothing? Do nothing? You got to stand up for your rights and your freedoms, or we have nothing. In this country. What is a country if we can't protect our own country from the corruption within? Over 11 years now, more than 11 years. This corruption in this country is like a sieve. Or maybe call it a river. Maybe call it a river of corruption, where one day they feel that they have the power to tell you to get this jab or get this electronic ID or go under a whole new pay structure so they can control your money. Why not just sit back and let it all happen, right? Just sit back and let it all hang out. Let it all, like the hippie days. We'll just withdraw ourselves from the political landscape and share love amongst everybody. How'd that work out for you? I understand it didn't work out too good.
Hello there. Thank you for joining us. This is the Rudy Bruce broadcast. You focus on the truth. I focus on the facts. People of Canada, your voice will speak a million strong. If we come together and fight what's going on. We got homeless people living in tents. Be compassionate, do not judge. because 200,000 of us are using food banks. Where's the pride? Where's the pride? Where's our money we slave for? They cover it up. The working man is living poor. Rudy has true leadership, speaking for the ones who are tired of this shit. Make the government officials get a grip, or everyone loses the respect. Something's wrong, open your eyes. They tell us lies, you're blinded to this and mowing your lawn. United, we stand, divided we fall. The time will come, the day is near, we will all march. So listen with your ears, we are not zombies or fresh meat. Let's grind up the government, make compost for the maple trees. Let's avenge the deaths of the ones who have fallen. Coronavirus, opioid, we're still trying. They thought they got away scot-free. We will get the last laugh, just wait and see. These talks we have on the broadcast will provide and guide. Let's do it fast. Taxpayers believe we live strong and free. Everyone does. Are you shitting me? Round of applause to you and yours for tuning in. We're opening doors. This is the real movement, people. Let's stand up, Canada, before we lose. These talks we have on the podcast will provide the guide. Let's do it fast. Taxpayers believe we live strong and free. Everyone does. Are you shitting me? I'm speaking with yours for tuning in. We're opening doors. This is the real movement. People that stand up, Canada, before we lose it.
Yeah. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our country to take care of, not the politicians. Get up off our ass. Let them know we, the people, matter. Stop coming on to us with your bullshit deals and your wasteful spending of Canadian tax dollars. When we've got how many homeless in the streets, how many people going to a food bank in Canada? It's horrendous, okay? In one of the richest countries in Canada, one of the richest countries in North America, that Canadians are faced with this bullshit. So it's up to us, Canadians, to grab a set of balls and hold the line. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rudy Bruce, and I'm just getting the word out there. I want to thank you for joining us and being a part of the show. Remember to share this out there to as many people as you can. Let's wake them up. Stop being sheep in Canada. Okay? Stop being sheep. Stop acting like you're sheep. Stand up. Be counted as a true Canadian. Until next time, I'm just getting the word out there.